my dear child, what I am about to share may seem impossible, perhaps even blasphemous, but it is indeed the truth. Yes, my dear. For the very first time, heaven has made an error. Not regarding your journey, nor your purpose, but concerning something much more profound, your DNA. Yes, even the heavens have miscalculated. The recent discoveries within your DNA have astonished even the angels. But how could heaven misinterpret you? What exactly has your DNA disclosed? And who or what has brought this revelation to light? Because what lies within your DNA is not human. So what is it, and what implications does it hold? All of this and more will be unveiled to you in this message. So let us commence. My dear child, indeed, it is true. What I am about to convey may sound impossible, unbelievable, or even the most dreadful, blasphemous, but it is the truth. A truth that must be shared, and a truth that must be acknowledged. Yes, my dear child, for the first time, even heaven has erred. And no, it is not mistaken about foreseeing any future events or outcomes, but it is mistaken about something much deeper. Something that shapes your identity, your DNA. Yes, my dear child. Because a startling revelation concealed within your DNA has left everyone rattled. Not just here on earth, but across both realms. Whether in the radiant light of heaven or deep within the shadowy realms. Yes. And due to this astonishing discovery, your DNA has sparked a whirlwind of questions, confusions, and endless inquiries. But before you even ponder what is so shocking about my DNA, I must inform you of something. What resides within your DNA is not human. Yes, my dear child, you heard me correctly. It is anything but human. And what it truly is will not only astonish you, but it will also shake you just as it has shaken heaven itself. So now, if you are genuinely prepared to confront the complete truth about your DNA, if you are ready to comprehend what was concealed, what heaven misjudged, and what even the angels failed to perceive, then grant me your next 9 minutes. Because in these upcoming 9 minutes, I will disclose everything, every secret, every hidden layer, every divine revelation. So take a deep breath, my dear, for what you are about to learn will transform everything. Let's start, my dear, with the truth about your DNA. I need to take you back a few days, as that's where this all began. Yes, my dear. Just a few days ago, while you were sewing or perhaps handling something old and sharp like a needle, a thorn, or a pin, your finger brushed against it. That sting was so minuscule, so slight that you didn't even notice it. At that precise moment, a tiny dot of blood emerged. Not even a full drop, just a dot. Instead of falling to the ground, it lingered. And you won't believe where it clung to, the very edge, the very tip of that sharp object you touched, remaining there quietly as if it was meant to wait. Nobody saw it, not even you. But something else did. And who noticed it will astonish you because it wasn't angels with wings, but the watchers, silent forces that never blink. They observe the tiny yet significant moments that others overlook. And my dear, that little dot of your blood resting on that sharp object was one of those significant moments because that dot, though it appeared almost unstable, radiated. And it wasn't just any glow. It burned like 100 suns, but only visible to those who know what to seek. That glow was a signal, a direct call to the watchers that something remarkable had just occurred. They didn't hesitate for a moment. They rushed to that spot, drawn by a force even they couldn't resist, eager to see it up close. And my dear, when they examined it closely, when they beheld that shining dot of your blood, the first words that escaped their lips will leave you in awe. So now, if you are prepared to hear the rest of the truth, if you are ready for what even shocked them, grant me your final few minutes because I'm about to unveil everything. Let us commence, my dear. The very initial words uttered by the watchers as they leaned closer, their gazes fixed on that minuscule dot of your blood, were anything but gentle. They were piercing, distinct, and irrevocable. This is not human. They were not speculating. They were not in doubt. They were not pondering. They were fully aware of what they were witnessing. And what they observed was unfathomable because that dot of blood, that minute speck you barely noticed, held something unprecedented. It did not conform to the heavenly blueprint. It did not align with the earthly design. It did not resonate with humanity, nor did it harmonize with divinity. Instead, it throbbed with something entirely different, something unclassified, something that had never been named. Thus, my dear, that drop was not overlooked. It was not cast aside. It was treated with a reverence typically reserved for sacred relics. It was preserved. And with great care. It was transported to a realm where only the rarest and most perilous inquiries are permitted to exist. The sanctum of perpetual scrutiny. Upon its arrival, the watchers commenced their work. Tests were launched. Not out of doubt regarding their observation, but because what they witnessed contradicted everything they believed they understood. Every law, every pattern, every sacred principle of life itself collapsed under the burden of that singular dot of your blood. And what those tests unveiled, what the most ancient and potent eyes of heaven beheld, will not merely astonish you, it will astound you, shake you just as it rattled the highest echelons of heaven. My dear, your blood was not examined in a commonplace location. No, it was placed in a chamber so divine, so sacred that only beings designated to protect eternal truths are ever allowed to enter. Within that chamber, every test was conducted, every divine evaluation, every celestial scan. And each returned the same unfathomable report. No match found. Your blood did not connect to Adam, nor to Enoch, nor to Gabriel, nor even to the ancient tribes who journeyed under my covenant in the wilderness. There was no heritage, no sign of spiritual ancestry, no divine connection linking you to the past. Your DNA held something entirely unprecedented, and that frightened them. For my child, heaven has encountered darkness before. It has fought against rebellion. It has faced corruption and chaos. Yet, never has it confronted something so alien, so unknown. And yet, utterly untainted. You weren't void. You weren't lacking anything. No, you were brimming, overflowing with something uncharted, something immeasurable, something untouched by any power in heaven or on earth. And every celestial being who beheld it could sense it deep within their essence. This was not a coincidence. This was not a fluke. This was intentional, crafted, placed within you by hands older than time itself, yet filled with what you seek. That, my child, is the revelation I am about to share with you next. And when I do, you will finally grasp why even heaven stood in awe when it recognized what you truly possess. My child, heed my words now and pay close attention. The truth about your DNA, the reason heaven was rendered speechless, the reason even time itself bent and slowed just to observe you is still concealed. Yes. Even after all I have disclosed to you, even after the watches quaked and the sanctum remained motionless, the complete truth is still locked away. And my child, even I, the creator of life, the one who shaped the galaxies and inscribed eternity into existence, even I will not reveal it. Not without one thing first, your consent. Because what lies within you is not merely data. It's not just knowledge waiting to be uncovered. No, it's a sacred living code. A code I inscribed with my own hand long before Earth ever existed. Long before the oceans recognized their limits. Long before the first star broke through the darkness. And just as I honored Maria's, yes, before I formed the Christ within her womb, so now I await yours. Revelation 3:20 states, "Behold, I stand at the door and knock." I do not force that door open. I do not intrude upon the chambers of your being. I reveal and then I wait. So my cherished child, the inquiry isn't about what your blood holds. It's not concerning the enigma of your DNA because I already possess that knowledge. The true question, the sole question is this: will you permit me to reveal to you? Will you allow me to unlock what I placed within you before the mountain rose? Before the stars were set in place? Before the very first dawn broke? The decision is yours. And everything that heaven has prepared for you is contingent on your response. My beloved child, pay close attention to my voice speaking directly to your heart. You will wait. Yes, I understand that the waiting can feel interminable. You will pray with tears flowing down your cheeks, calling out to me in the stillness of the night. You will feel frustrated when doors appear closed and dreams seem far away. You will question everything, my love, my plan, even my existence. But here's what I need you to grasp: you will remain patient because that's where your strength develops. You will continue to wait and pray because that's how our bond strengthens. And one day, when you least anticipate it, perhaps on an ordinary Tuesday morning or in a moment of surrender, it will finally occur. The breakthrough you have yearned for will unfold right before your eyes. So, never cease believing, trusting, and hoping. These are not merely beautiful words, they are your lifeline to miracles. I am prepared to give you everything you have ever desired. Every longing of your heart, every whispered wish, every vision that makes your soul rejoice. I have it all set aside for you. But you must comprehend, it is on my schedule, not yours. My timing is flawless. My timing safeguards you. My timing ensures you are ready to accept what could otherwise overwhelm you. Trust the journey, my child. My precious child, hear my voice cutting through the clamor of your anxious thoughts. Not once in the Bible does it instruct you to worry about it, stress over it, or try to solve it. Search every page, every verse. You won't catch me instructing you to bear burdens that were never meant for you. Yet, time and again, it clearly states, trust in me. These three words are like golden threads intricately woven throughout Scripture, for this is the cry of my heart to you. I am greater than all your worries and fears. Every sleepless night, every racing thought, every what-if scenario that plays in your mind, I rise above them all. Your mountains are mere molehills to me. My plans will always surpass and outshine all your disappointments. That rejection was merely redirection, that closed door was a form of protection, that delay was preparation for something beyond your wildest dreams. Emotions speak the language of our hearts, while faith speaks the language of God. Your feelings are valid, but they should not be your compass. I am your guide. Do not allow your emotions to sway you from your faith in what I have promised you. When fear whispers deceit, hold on to my promises that never falter. If you place your trust in me wholeheartedly, say Amen and witness miracles unfold. My beloved, sense my presence as I deliver these transformative words directly into your spirit. Trust in me, not in your own understanding or human wisdom, but in me alone. I am preparing you for a breakthrough like you have never experienced before. Every delay, every closed door, every disappointment has been meticulously arranged to position you for this moment. You are stepping into the dawn of a fresh new season. The old is fading away. Those chapters of struggle, limitation, and mere survival are closing for good. Do not scorn the process. Do not scorn the journey. Every tear, every prayer, every moment you felt like giving up has been shaping your character for what lies ahead. The storms may arise, but they will refine you, making you more like me. Each trial has been a divine chisel, sculpting you into my masterpiece. My hand is upon your life, and people will observe from afar, wondering how you possess such favor. They will not comprehend it. They will witness doors opening that once seemed impossible. Opportunities are streaming like rivers. It is my hand that has accomplished this in you. No one will ever claim the credit for what I achieved through you. Step boldly and with confidence into this new season. No weapon forged against you will succeed. Your breakthrough starts now.